Well, hi, Shelby. Is it time for Fan Friday? It's time for Fan Friday! We're gonna try to beat that storm that's coming this way.
We're going to the Snow Dogs!
This is Blue and Reptilia from Reptilia and J-Rod's Huskies. And this is Fan Friday! Ain't it Fan Friday, Blue? Yes, it is. Oh, goodness.
Curly Production says, oh, Fluffy Butt always makes me smile. Fluffy Butt is very feisty today. Jill Schatz says, are Huskies good dogs to hike and camp with? I take it you must be new to the channel? We go hiking and camping with our dogs all the time. They have a lot of energy, so hiking and camping comes second nature to them. It really, truly does. Jill Schatz says, my family doesn't want a Husky because they shed a lot. What is the best way to clean up the fur? If you don't want a dog because it sheds a lot, you definitely don't want a Husky because they shed a lot, and I don't care how often you clean up their fur, how often you brush them, how often you bathe them, they're gonna shed. Look at that fluffy butt. They're gonna shed, and they're gonna shed like crazy, and they're gonna get fur everywhere, and you can vacuum every single day and it's not gonna matter. You're still gonna have fur all over everything and have it everywhere. Huskies shed a lot. I know I say this a lot, but I get asked it almost every Fan Friday. Yes, they shed. Yes, they shed a lot. Yes, we vacuum a lot. Yes, we have dog hair in everything we do. Grace Kerr Flynn says, when are you gonna do the dog's Halloween costumes? Well, I ordered a Halloween costume for Memphis, who's back there hanging out. And it came and it didn't fit. So now I have to try to find new ones. Otherwise, we'll have to use old costumes. Guys, I think we're gonna get rained on. I think the storm made it here. I don't think it was asked this Fan Friday, but somebody wanted to know what our dogs do in the rain. Well, I don't know if you can tell. You can tell if I zoom in. It's definitely raining. This is about what they do. Nothing. Oakley sometimes will lay underneath the A-frame. The other two just kind of wander around in the rain. But like, whatever. We don't care if it's raining. We don't mind. It's raining a little bit harder. You sure you don't mind? Memphis is like, nah, rain's okay. So usually we have a towel right inside the house, and we'll dry them off when they come in. There, Oakley's standing on the A-frame now. Are you hiding from the rain there, sweetheart? Hiding from the rain. We didn't beat the storm, you guys. Alexis had a really good question that I don't think I've been asked before. It said, how do you explain to people that buying a purebred dog doesn't make you a bad person? First, people will judge other people no matter what. There's always going to be somebody out there that's going to tell you, if you get a purebred dog, you're a bad person. If you get a dog from a shelter, you're a bad person. If you get a pit bull, you're a bad person. There's always going to be people like that out there. I don't know why, because people like to judge other people. Getting a purebred dog from a responsible breeder does not make you a bad person in any way, shape, or form. Getting a dog from a shelter does not make you a bad person. It's personal choice. That's really all it is. The reason I have Huskies is I like their personality. I like the breed. I like what they are. That's why I get Huskies. I mean, if I get a Labrador, it'd be a totally different personality, and some people like that personality. I like the Husky personality. Now, that being said, all Huskies have different personalities, but they all basically have the same traits. The high energy, the stubbornness, the craziness, the apparently checking out the back corner of the garage-ness. How do you explain it to somebody and tell them it doesn't make you a bad person? If somebody tells you that you're a bad person because you got a purebred dog, you don't need that person in your life. That's just ridiculous, and they're just being mean or they're jealous. That's all it is. What'd you find, Memphis? You figuring out where Squirrel Friend has been? Speaking of their personalities, Kathy from Facebook wants to know if Huskies are high maintenance. Yes, Huskies are like the celebrity of the dog world. They're very high maintenance. They can be very picky with food. They need lots of exercise. They need a lot of attention. They need a lot of care. They can act like divas, like that little diva there. Yes, Huskies are very high maintenance, need a lot of attention. They need a lot of everything. I guess you really could say they really are like the celebrities of the dog world. They'll be the ones that say, I don't want this nugget because it's not shaped right. I need these nuggets to be shaped a little bit smaller, and this nugget's too big, so that would totally be Shelby. Shelby, I don't like this treat because it doesn't have the right type of fish in it. So could I not eat this and get me another treat, okay? Thanks. Right, Diva? I bought you some treats the other day and you turned your nose up at them, but you ate the ones with the salmon in them. Diva. We got some mail. We got some mail. Apparently Oakley's gonna go hang out in there while we open the mail. We got a letter from Emily with a couple of drawings and some awesome blue beads. And we got a letter from Alyssa, and Alyssa wants to know, for a German Shepherd dog, what would be a good length of leash to get? Should I get a 4-foot or a 6-foot leash for walking, swimming, etc.? Well, I would say probably for walking, I like the 4-foot leashes the best, but a lot of people like the 6-foot leashes, so that's really up to you. But like for swimming and stuff, I actually use a longer leash, like a 25-foot leash. She also says Kaijin has a new quick release backpack, and I'm not sure which one to get. The quick release backpacks are really nice because you can actually leave like the harness part of the backpack on them and take the top part of the backpack off for when you need to get things in and out of it. I have both versions. I like both versions. It just depends on how long of a hike we're going on, which one we use. And then the last question that Alyssa had was, I have a dog who doesn't listen and is really, really hyper and doesn't even get 50% tired when walking, and basically is like a kid on ADHD and sugar. An ADHD kid on sugar all the time. You're gonna have to run faster. 15 minutes of sprinting on a bike is not long enough if your dog is super, super hyper. I mean, Shelby in Memphis, even Oakley, what was it, last year or the year before, could pull a sled for a good half an hour, just me, and still not be tired. So you're gonna have to start going longer distances. And then we also got a letter from Kaylee, and Kaylee sent some treats for the dogs, but considering they just had lunch, I'm gonna save the treats for a little bit later. But thank you, Kaylee, very much for sending treats for the dogs. Oakley's in there taking a nap. She usually does that after she eats. Alright, so sadly, since it's raining, we're gonna have to end Fan Friday right here today. If you did not do so yet, Monday we put up a apple crisp dog treat video. We made homemade apple crisp for the dogs, which they all thought was amazing. And we all know how much Oakley likes apples, considering she keeps burying them. Right, babe? You're so pretty. And then Wednesday, we did a skeleton dog prank video, and we tried to prank the dogs with a skeleton dog, and you'll have to go watch it and see how it turned out. I will tell you, only one dog was slightly phased. And then, if you haven't done so yet, you can check out youtube.com/snowdogsvlogs and check out our vlogs. We're preparing for Halloween around here, so there's a lot going on that channel. And then you can also check out youtube.com/arcadesnowdogs. We just uploaded a toy review the other day of a husky chubby puppy, which was adorable. Memphis actually joined me on that video. So go check those out. Check out Monday and Wednesday's video, and thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, stay positive, dream big, and we'll see you soon. Oh, and if you have not done so yet, find us on Periscope. We're GonetotheSnowDogs on Periscope. We've been doing live shows, some of them with the dogs, some of them without the dogs on Periscope, so make sure you find us on there too. Alright, you guys, goodbye!